back again with another video. Today we are going to be talking about Absolute Batman. As the Absolute Universe begins in earnest, DC Comics reveals its newest Batman's shocking origins. While most stories about the Dark Knight often begin in tragedy, a change is made to the Absolute Universe that is certain to have fans talking for months. The Absolute Universe is a new world created by Darkseid, who, after attempting to steal the power of the Spectre, lost his physical body. But his energy transferred to a young universe and altered it, creating a variant DC universe where turmoil reigned supreme. This new world gives way to a huge change to Batman's iconic origin that doesn't just make it more timely, but puts the absolute Dark Knight on a completely different path. The story literally starts with a bang as it shows readers a young Bruce Wayne on a class trip to the zoo, led by his father and teacher, Thomas. Unfortunately, the idyllic day is interrupted by a mysterious figure who has brought a gun to the public place. The flashback ends, and the present is shown, and this Bruce has grown up colder and harder than his Prime Universe counterpart. Bruce spends much of his days training, while memories of his last moments with his father continue to haunt him. Night comes, and Bruce gets ready for another night out as Gotham's newest vigilante. However, while Batman takes down a criminal gang known as the Party Animals, he's observed by MI6 agent Alfred Pennyworth. Yes, you heard that correct, people, who takes an interest in the young man. Alfred quickly figures out that Batman is Bruce and discovers that his journey began with the zoo trip Bruce won as a prize in a student engineering competition. Another flashback shows the shooter's spree, and though Thomas gets the children to safety by leading them to the bat enclosure, he's killed by the gunman's bullets. Alfred continues piecing together Bruce's life, noting that he spent the next several years after the mass shooting lashing out at the world and getting into trouble with the law before getting his act together. Alfred follows Bruce throughout the day, even as Batman returns to the zoo and honors his father by placing a flower on the spot where he died. Batman's origin has always been one rooted in gun violence, and that tragic tale has been retold numerous times over the years. Part of what's made Batman's story such a timeless one, at least as far as American readers are concerned, is that gun violence has never gone away. It's only gotten worse as the years have gone by. Another sad truth about gun violence is that as much as someone may fear a one-on-one encounter, mass shootings have ballooned in America in the last several decades, occurring in places like parks, malls, stores, and most tragically, schools. Altering Batman's origin is a no-no for many fans, but this is an alternate continuity, and, honestly, it's a bold swing. Mass shootings are an uncomfortable subject, as they tie into a number of hot-button issues, such as access to mental health and gun rights, and many prefer to skirt the issue rather than address it. But Absolute Batman doesn't shy away from the danger guns pose in a modern society and uses the iconic hero's origin to showcase that. And it isn't just a glib change, since this event has a very real effect on the Absolute Batman's life. As Alfred reveals, this Bruce was incredibly affected by the mass shooting he survived. He's angry at his helplessness at the situation and is still working through everything over a decade later. Sure, the Prime Universe Dark Knight has also discussed the impact of losing his parents and his distaste for firearms, but Absolute Batman doesn't shy away from the trauma that Bruce carries, and it's honestly pretty refreshing to see. Making Batman a mass shooting survivor isn't done just to be a surface-level change. It's used to explore how gun violence can truly impact someone. No matter the universe, Batman is someone who is driven by his past. Whether he saw this family die in Crime Alley or the Gotham Zoo, that moment defined Bruce Wayne's life. While the Prime Universe Batman has more or less come to terms with what happened, the Absolute Batman is still struggling. Granted, he is younger and in a much worse spot than the Prime Bruce. But with the right support system, the Absolute Batman could wind up finally working through this awful moment in his history. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. We'll see you next time.